Leo, my fellow Leo, my cutie patootie looking all that so yummy. How you doing? Welcome to your funny Armenian guy. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot, where I'm here to serve and to slay. Behold, Leo, I have arrived to deliver the message for you about the no contact situation. First things first, let's keep the good old tradition, my fellow Leo. Your quadruple Leo here. Birthday July 28th. How you doing? So, Leo, let's see what's going on between you and this person. Why is there no contact? How does this person feel about you? What is their potential actions? May, early June. So this is going to be one of those series where I go in depth about this specific situation. So I want to also thank to each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for all your love and all your care. As you can see, your fellow Leo also has his throne. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. And he's here to serve and to slay. So thank y'all. I'm well rested. I'm definitely into the energy and into the flow of serving the messages that you need to know. I'm sending you the biggest hug ever, my fellow Leo. I got you. So Leo, let's get into your reading and let's take a quick look at the past, and then we're going to talk about the present moment and the upcoming future. What is it that you may anticipate in terms of this person's potential actions towards you? Who is going to break the silence first? So this is a general reading. It may resonate with you and it may not. You already know this, but I just wanted to state that out there. So y'all have been feeling your energy recently, Leo. This summer is gonna be simmering, sizzling, and hot and busy. So let's get into your reading, Leo. So the energy between you and this person is the King of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck as an energy, underlying energy, is the Magician. Okay, nice. So, and then the Chariot. Okay, so there's going to be some sort of movement coming in between you and this person. The Magician and the Chariot together. Manifestation taking place at its bestest. Okay, manifestation taking place, something that you've been wanting and praying and manifesting, trying to create in your life is going to happen. There is something that I'm going to share with you. I think these cards are also telling me that I need to share with you about this now. I'll give it little bit of information in terms of manifesting your person and breaking the no contact, and then I'll go more in depth about that for your reading in the month of June. So the energy between you and this person is King of Pentacles. Okay, there is a strong desire here for stability between you and this person. This is an earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm strongly getting in here. Could be any other sign. I'm seeing here another fire signs, or could be an air sign. But what I do strongly feel like that the energy with the King of Pentacles, Leo, has to do a lot with the strong sense of commitment that you are desiring from this person. I am strongly getting here you're dealing with somebody who has a lot of issues to work on. This person definitely has been in a hiatus in terms of, society from people. They might have been in some sort of separation just in general from people around them. That's the energy that I'm picking on. I'm going to clarify this shortly and get some more insights. Now, in the recent past, 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the Star. In the recent past, a lot of you felt like lost into this connection, okay? You kind of felt like trapped, not knowing which direction to go to. What is the best course of action? I feel like a lot of you felt kind of like uncertain and betrayed. Many of you also with the Wounded Soldier here, 9 of Wands, I feel like that a lot of you felt exhausted, constantly to fight for a battle, constantly trying to get this person's attention. I feel like it was kind of like this person might have even played the victim, in many instances. Towards you, kind of like they were going through things, but also there was no clear explanation. There was no clear communication, maybe lack of communication that you had to deal with this person. The Star is here, okay? So there was a lot of healing that needed to take place. I'm going to get back to this and clarify this shortly. In the present moment, Leo, you got the 2 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. So in the present moment, even though there is a desire here to actually have a new beginning with this person, with the Ace of Pentacles, try to create a new start, fresh start, but I think there is also a lot of trust issues with the 7 of Swords. This is talking about the fact that you and this person in the past have had some sort of a fallout due to trust issues, big trust issues, okay? And now there is a decision. I do see you here, Leo, going back and forth about this person on your mind. This person comes back a lot in your mind during the day. A lot of you have been wanting to date other people, maybe just move on from this person. And I'm talking to the Leo community who are in no contact with their person. So this is not going to resonate with every single person. But I feel like that there is a decision here, okay? Whether you're going to want to move on or not. And I think it's been extremely debilitating and excruciating for you. So I'm going to get back to this and clarify this shortly. In the near future, we have the Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. In the near future, I see here whoever this person is, I'm going to see, I think it's more of your person. Whoever this person is, that they're very closed off. Somebody here is going to actually finally decide to open up with the Page of Pentacles. Want to have a clear communication and a new offer coming in, okay? A new conversation that's going to take place. We're going to see who is going to break this no contact. So, Leo-licious, let's get into the reading and let's see what's coming up for you. And also for this new chair, I'm literally locked in. I'm locked in all the way through. My cutie patootie looking all this so yummy. Leo-licious. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles. What does this have to do? Why is the energy the King of Pentacles? How does this person feel towards Leo? So, Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, Hanged Man, Pisces, strong Pisces energy. The Chariot, Cancer, could be Earth sign. I am strongly getting here that the reason why this person has been holding back is because they are trying to gain stability on their own. Okay, this person with the Hangman energy here is definitely on some sort of a spiritual quest journey. And they have been holding it back. The reason why this person has been holding back is because they're ultimately seeking for a strong sense of stability with the Queen of Pentacles. This has to do a lot with the personal journey, with the healing on their own within themselves. This person has been on a hiatus. Like that's what I'm strongly getting. Maybe this is somebody also, Leo, that they have been trying to, work on their finances, get on their finances situation and, try to get on their feet and gain more stability. Also a lot of internal healing. I do see here this person actually desiring to move forward with you, but the Hangman and the Chariot in the present moment, those are two very different energies and approaches. As you can see, the Hangman is hanging off the tree. This person's world is upside down. The Chariot is very determined moving forward, right? So the same way, Leo, that you also desire to have a new beginning with this person and you want to hear from them so much, it's the same way that this person feels about you. The reason why they haven't been able to reach out to you or break this no contact is because there is a lot of fear on their end how they're going to be able to function in this relationship, because there is a lot of issues that's happening in this person's life right now, spiritually speaking, financially speaking. So they go back and forth. Maybe I do get the sense of this person's energy during the day feeling like almost they want to break the no contact and reach out to you, and then at a certain time of the day, this person is like, no, I'm going to hold myself back. I still have to work on myself and I have to do things within me. One of the things for some of you, Leo, this is not going to resonate with every single person. I am strongly getting here, Leo. You actually have showed something to this person. You have shown this person what it means to be healed. You have shown this person true love, true care, honesty, okay? You definitely have been in this place of a limbo for quite some time in terms of the connection with this person. Maybe there has been very little communication, maybe subtle signs here and there. But Leo, one of the things that I'm going to share with you, I do have my board in here, but I'll talk about that later. I just wanted to show it on the board in terms of manifestation. If you want to manifest a specific person in your life, and this is for everyone, okay? We need to really pay attention to the narrative that we are thinking. What kind of narrative are we entertaining about this person? This is from a law of assumption perspective. If we keep thinking the same thoughts and the same feelings and having, the same experiences in our mind about the specific person, could we say that we actually end up living the same day and the same life every single day? Yes or no? Yes, right? Because if you think the same thoughts and you feel the same feelings and emotions every single day, you literally can say this is your past, present, and future. You can take your body, with everything, your emotions and feelings, you can put it all the way into the future and you still will be living the same life. So in order for us to manifest a specific person, I don't like the SP word, but in order for us to really be in this place of bringing this person back into our life and to manifest that love, we need to change the narrative in our mind. And some people may say, but he did this so dirty to me, all these things and everything. So here's the thing. If that's the story that you're still going to want to keep entertaining, then subconsciously speaking, you're also sending those same thoughts to your person, because we're also much connected in the quantum field together. This is quantum physics. This is a deep topic. It's a very broad topic. I'll talk about this sometime, but the most important thing here is forgiveness and understanding that we need to change the story about a specific person. When you change the concept of yourself, also who you are, how you view yourself, the other person and the world starts reflecting back to you that self-concept back to you, okay? So, and your person also is going to start viewing you the same way. You're no longer going to be operating from a place of lack, neediness. I don't have this person, I want this person. You're going to start feeling gratitude and thankful for and being thankful for actually having this person back into your life. Now, in the recent past, let's talk about the Eight of Swords. What happened in the recent past, Leo? I do strongly feel like here many of you have been in this place of like feeling your hands were tied up, you couldn't move on. You know, a lot of you had a lot of this question. Yes, you know, the words shall come out of my mouth and the cards shall confirm. Okay, so Two of Swords, like I said, Two of Swords, the Judgment and the Justina, the Justice. Some of you could have been living with a Libra, also Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So a lot of indecision here, okay? As I said earlier, you felt like your hands were tied up, you couldn't move on from this, you know, situation in a healthy way, okay? You couldn't work it out, and there was a decision that needed to be made. The decision here that was made, I think that you realized that it was more of like one way, or you were kind of being breadcrumbed by this person. And also, you kind of, some of you struggled to set boundaries, okay? Maybe you had a fear of saying no with the Nine of Wands, and this is the reason why you kind of felt like, you know, I'm not being understood, I'm not being heard, my feelings are not being appreciated, I'm constantly second guessing, okay? I'm constantly questioning the validity of this relationship. Now, in the present moment, let's talk about the Two of Swords here, because the Two of Swords here is showing up back again. You go back and forth, whether you want a new person or you want this person. So the Two of Swords here is clarified by the Death card, Scorpio energy, Eight of Swords, and Eight of Wands. So you do believe that there is a potential here, dear Leo, for something to work out strongly. A lot of you are actually thinking about the possibility of working things out with the Eight of Pentacles, wanting to make it work with this individual. The Death card here talks about a rebirth, metamorphosis, and, you know, trying to basically set yourself free. And how you're going to do that is that you're going to detach. The art of detachment, Leo. The law of the law of detachment. You know what I'm saying? Like the art of disconnecting emotionally and not trying to put this person on a pedestal, because when you treat somebody like a celebrity, they're going to treat you like a fan. So it's important for you to de-pedestalize anyone and anything that you have put out there, because you look this person is above you. You look this person is more powerful than you. That's not how it is. We're all equal. But the most important thing here that we need to remember is there is a possibility for a rebirth, and you got to realize and see what parts of you that are needing to, what are some of the parts of yourself that you need to let go of in order for you to attract this person back into your life. Who is going to break the no contact? That's the second question. The first question is, how do you view yourself, Leo? I'm a fellow Leo. I don't sugarcoat. I keep it very real. I'm very, very much locked into this reading, because I can energetically feel like that a lot of you have been looking down on yourself, feeling, you know, like not so secure, feeling maybe a little bit unworthy, you know, of love, of receiving love. There is a lot of questions of many of you asking yourself, am I not lovable? Am I not worthy of love and commitment? Of course you are. Of course you are lovable, Leo. Of course you are. That's how you are born. It's in your DNA. Don't let the society or the people or them people try to put you down or try to label you. Nobody can be like you, Leo, and nobody can tell you nothing, okay? Like I said earlier, this is your journey. This is your path. You decide how it's going to happen. That's what I've been saying ever since from the beginning of this channel, okay? So there is potentially a new offer coming in, but you do have some fears in regards to trust issues, Seven of Swords, the Lovers here, okay? Some of you are maybe questioning also the, you know, the faithfulness and the loyalty of this person, but there is definitely the Three of Cups and then the Nine of Wands. There is definitely a desire here for reconciliation, even though you have a lot of questions and doubts, okay? I do see here with the Three of Cups, a reunion coming in for you and this person. Now, when that's going to happen, you can go into my community post and you can check out to see the success stories that people have. I do have all the receipts that people actually share that their person came back, and I want that to be your same story here as well. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Cooperation, collaboration, wanting to make things work, okay? So I do believe that someone here wants to come forward with a solid offer with the Ace of Pentacles to talk to you. Let's see what is this conversation going to be about. Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. The conversation is going to happen very unexpectedly, and whoever tried to actually treat you like an option with the Seven of Cups, as you can see, this person actually wants to come forward and to let you know that they have realized that the only stability they can find is with you, because the King of Pentacles is clarifying about the conversation, which was also your challenge in this in the beginning of the reading. Okay, and the energy between you and this person. Before I move forward, let's see what are some other love messages here that you need to know. What are some love messages here for you, Leo? Who is going to break the no contact? Party, celebration, event. You could be meeting this person at some sort of a gathering here, okay? Some sort of a community event that you're going to be able to come across to this person. Change. Regeneration, okay? It says regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, and cycles. And the butterfly right there, dear Leo. This is talking about the fact that there is a lot of healing happening here. If you remember with the death card here, I did talk about what parts of you need to die, right? The cards are also confirming with the death card. What is it that you need to let go of? What is it that you got to heal within yourself and let go? Limiting beliefs, self-concept, things that have been hindering you. This is actually leading to a lot of change, metamorphosis, and your person is also going through a major change here. And that's what I'm strongly energetically feeling right here, okay? Whoever you are dealing with. So let's talk about the future actions, okay? What is this person's future actions towards Leo? So in terms of the Ace of Wands, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, when I speak and when I say the words, they must come true. Okay, the Two of Cups here is talking about two people coming into union, connecting together, and toasting, covenant, commitment coming in. Okay, so this person's actions towards you with the Ace of Wands, as I said also earlier, is actually reunion. The Moon, the Ace of Swords. Yes, there is a lot of doubts. Yes, there is a lot of questions, Leo, but what I'm strongly getting here for many of you, this is going to ultimately lead to a lot of happiness. And also with the Ace of Swords here, mental clarity and victory. As you can see, the crown is on top of the sword, right? So a lot of clarity coming in between you and this person. I am strongly getting here this person that has been closed enough many times, early June possibly for some of you, or late May. We're already kind of like in the late May here, getting there, but I feel like somebody is going to finally choose to open up with the Four of Pentacles. This person has been closed enough due to the fact that you have been able like to be a teacher for this person to show them certain things that they need to heal within themselves. So there is the Hermit and then the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which talks about healing and a journey. People on a body of water, on a boat, and the Hermit. The Hermit is shedding light. What is the Hermit shedding light on? The things that this person needs to heal, and you as well. I've been on the same journey as well, and I'm still am. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect. If anyone tells you that they're fully healed, they're lying. And then the Tower was right behind this. So this is talking about, Leo, the fact that something crumbled down. Something came to an end unexpectedly. The Tower has been showing up nonstop in a lot of the readings here. So definitely this is leading to a lot of changes. Okay, and I do strongly feel like here that this person is going to be the one that's going to change, that's going to initiate the no contact situation to be broken. Maybe some sort of a opening line, conversation, text message, something here just to see if you will respond to them, if you will get back to them. That is what I'm strongly getting coming in for you. The message here from this person is, okay, so this could be also from you waiting for a sign from them, or they could be like, I will wait for a sign from you. You know what I'm getting, Leo? This person could be wanting to reach out and they would want to like, just kind of like give you a little nudge, like poke you, like online or whatever way, just to let you know that they are there. Okay, maybe they'll just, send you an emoji or something like that, or communication, whatever way this is going to work out. And then this person is going to wait for you to actually, take action towards them. And then it says, I remember every single detail of that day. So whether this was the separation day or the day that you both met, I do strongly feel like here, Leo, this has to do a lot with this person feeling quite nostalgic. Okay, feeling nostalgic about you and thinking the good old days. This has to do a lot with stability. Things need to change. People cannot stay the same. Nobody's ever the same. We all change, we all grow and evolve. And this person is also going through some sort of a metamorphosis here. Okay, which is ultimately going to lead to a decision here, because it's time to make a decision about this relationship and true love. Okay, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Leo, this has to do a lot with understanding that, if you really truly want to manifest a person, the Magician is at the bottom of the deck. Let's talk about this. Let's not forget about this. The Magician and the Chariot, right? The Chariot also came up in your main reading in terms of the feelings between you and this person. There is a strong manifestation portal that's also opening up in the new moon in Gemini. okay? In the new moon in Gemini, which is going to allow you to actually have this mental clarity, be very witty, very quick. Also, just be very sharp in your thinking, be super focused. And I feel like I'm already tapping into this energy. Okay, so, and you're gonna start manifesting, at the speed of a wasp, like very, very fast, okay? You just gotta make sure that you're not entertaining and perpetuating the old narrative and the old story. You may say, but this person did this to me. Here's the thing. If we think the same thoughts, we feel the same feelings, just like Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about. I've been to 2 of his retreats. I've read all of his books. I've done his meditations. And this is applying to everything, my dear Leo. My Leo, delicious. I'm going to serve you delicious for the next minute, and that's it. When you wake up every single morning and you think the same thoughts, your brain manufactures the same chemicals and the emotions as if you were already experiencing that feeling and this emotion. All of us have been addicted to the emotions and to the feelings of the past. That's what we are addicted to. People are addicted to the past anxiety, constantly anticipating, preparing ourselves for the unknown, for the known because we know. The known, because we know what potentially could happen, because our emotions and our feelings are kind of like guiding us. Oh my gosh, this is what's going to happen, so you better prepare for that. And we have been in this constant state of emergency. In order for you to change that, and I'm going to keep saying this, meditation, breath work, journaling, grounding yourself to bring yourself to the present moment, okay? Not dwell on the past for what happened and not worry about the future that hasn't happened yet. Walk around carrying yourself as if the best case scenario is about to unfold for you. Okay, manufacture new emotions, new feelings. Memorize the future. Think about new thoughts. Think on good things, noble things. Think things that actually are making you feel good. Sometimes delulu is the solulu. Being delusional is the solutional. But again, it's not about just being delusional. It's being confident that you are who you are. You're the chosen one. You do the choosing, baby. Okay? And when you step into that power and you embody that badass energy, you know who you are, your worth and your value. You don't chase nobody. You are thankful for the lesson. You wish everyone the best, whatever. Operate from the frequency of love. From the quantum physics, from the quantum physics field perspective, our heart chakra is the most powerful energetic field. There is the electromagnetic field, 12 feet this way, that way, and backwards, that we create this torus field. And the more emotions and the more feelings we have, our electromagnetic field gets bigger and bigger and bigger, okay, and become more magnetic, and we attract what we are feeling and who we are being. Become love as you are, and you will attract the love. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is what I had for you. I'm your fellow Leo, funny Armenian guy. I'm always here to serve, and I'm here to slay. Thank you so much for being in here from the bottom of my heart. And I want to thank to my fellow Leo, my beautiful Danielle, for gifting me this beautiful deck, for doing the reading for you. This is what I had, and I'll see you in the next one.